I will do the full recap of full share capital. Okay, I will upload this in YouTube also. Just to see this whenever you are having any difficulties. So it will be very clear. So from the beginning, what does mean by share capital? Company requires any money. So what the company will do? It will convert the required money into number of shares. Once it converted into number of shares, it will be issued to the public. Once it is issued to the public will purchase that shares, so that I will issue a document in the name of equity shares and I will receive the money. Okay. So if I receive a money in bulk, there is no problem. Journal entry will be bank account debit to equity share application and allotment. Equity share application and allotment account debit to equity share capital. That's it. Okay, va? But there is a proportion. It is 20 rupees. 10, 7, 3. Okay, va? Being we are poor in the India, listen, they are poor in India. They cannot purchase, they are not affordable to purchase 20 rupees per share in 90s, 2000s. Okay, va? So they break down the amount in the form of application, allotment, first call. Even though first and final call also can be divided into further first call, second call, third call and final call also it will be there. The last ending call will be second and final call. If the third is a final call, now third and final call. Only two calls are there now. First call, second and final call. Another second and final call. Whenever there is a final, we should mention final call. Okay, va? Seripa. So the journal entry is also bifurcated. In application alone, first receipt entry will be there, followed by transfer entry or due entry will be there. Transfer entry or due entry will be there. Okay, va? And allotment at all,
transfer entry and receipt entry.
First due entry or transfer entry will come, followed by receipt entry will come. Followed by receipt entry will come. In call also, first transfer entry or due entry, followed by receipt entry will come. Puridappa? Followed by receipt entry will come. Seriya? Done na? So the first, what is the application entry?
Bank account debit to equity share capital.
Bank account debit to equity share application. Equity share application account debit
to equity share capital account.
To equity share capital. To bank. When to bank will come?
Refund.
When there is a refund cases. When refund cases will come? When the case of oversubscription. Purida. When to equity share allotment will come?
Pro rata basis.
Very nice. When there is a pro rata. Okay, va? When both will come in the third option. Refund also will be there. Pro rata also will be there. Just now we seen the first question. When we started the class, the first question is both the cases. Refund of 10,000 also is there.
And
pro rata of 10,000 into 2, 20,000 also is there. Understood, ma? Purinjida? What is the allotment journal entry? Everyone, equity share allotment account debit to equity share capital, bank account debit to equity share allotment. Call. Equity share call to equity share capital, bank account debit to equity share call. Purinjida? And there is a calls in arrears and calls in advance. Calls in arrears journal entry is bank account debit, calls in arrears account debit to equity share allotment. If there is a calls in arrears in allotment, if there is a calls in arrears in call, journal entry will be bank account debit, calls in arrears account debit to equity share call account instead of allotment call account. Am I in application calls in arrears is possible? Not possible. In allotment and first call, second call and third call and final call only calls in arrears is possible. Purida? Okay? You understood pa? Okay ma? Understood ama? And then further, 2 minutes. And then further what other entries are there? Calls in advance. Calls in arrears na debited. Calls in advance na credited. Inga pare. Okay ba? What is journal entry? Equity share application account debit to equity share capital, security premium, 2 calls in advance. If it is calls in advance in application, in application it should be credited. If calls in advance account debit allotment la calls in advance to equity share allotment it should be credited. Like that only it should be credited. Adhe mari calls in arrears will not come in application. Calls in advance will not come in the first and final call, the second and final call. Why?
After that, no payment is there.
Because after that there is no payment is possible. So calls in advance is not at all possible in the final call. புரியுதா? டியூஷனே முடிய போகுதுப்பா மார்ச் மாசம் will you pay the excess money? No. புரியுதா? Advance money can be payable before month only, not at the last month. So only calls in advance is not possible in the last month. So write a note. Battery work ulla the charger ko Samsung charger. Okay, this is the case pa. Are you clear? And finally we are entering into the four feature concept. Amadana vera na paathom refund paathachi pro rata ada. Okay, done pa. Okay, and today we discussed four feature reissue. That four feature also I will recap. Four feature enna equity share capital ni appdi vechana irthu. Enadhu? What is the four feature journal entry?
Equity share capital account debit, security premium account debit, to four feature to call.
Equity share capital account debit, securities premium account debit, to four feature, to call scenarios. When equity share capital, what are things that will come? Number of shares into face value. When security premium will come? It will come only when security premium is not paid or not received. And when what is the two four feature will come? Received or paid portion of amount in share capital is to be recorded. What is where in what amount in calls in arrears it will be there? Whatever the money which is not received, that will be recorded in the calls in arrears. Calls in arrears. Okay, and when reissue, what is the reissue journal entry? Bank account debit, four feature account debit, to equity share capital, to security premium. If four feature comes, security premium won't come. If security premium comes, four feature it won't come. Okay va? In reissue there is a fully reissue and partial reissue. If it is a fully reissue, the full proportionate amount, the loss amount should be subtracted from the four feature. The remaining amount is to be transferred to the capital reserve. If it is a partial reissue, we should transfer the proportionate amount of profit to the capital reserve. You understood pa? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Okay? Yes, thank you. Do this.